Morning everyone, welcome to our next installment of Stay at Home Safaris. Just left camp and lucky enough to bump into the day one male as he's walking up the road. Pretty awesome to see him again. Obviously the whole Tamba interaction, he's felt more comfortable to carry on staying in the south. Alrighty everyone, I think we're going to leave day one. He's gone into quite a thick block. So I think we're going to leave him there and carry on heading north. Alright, so behind me we have a nice herd of Impala out on the clearings. Very interesting, the rut should be starting around about now, April, May. In this herd though, there's only one male, which is rather unusual for this time of the year. Usually they would be in big bachelor groups and trying to assert that hierarchy between them, and therefore the highest ranked male will come in as the first one to the breeding herds. So within the herd you'll see some females grooming each other. It's what we would call allo grooming. So Impalas have a comb-like tooth that they will pretty much use with each other. Allo grooming obviously strengthening the bond between those individuals, as well as getting into places that the other Impala cannot reach. So helping each other out in a sense. Right, we just bumped into a nice big bull elephant at the pan having a drink. Quite amazing how they can use their trunks to pretty much pick up that water and then squirt it back into their mouth. An average male can hold about 10 liters of water in his trunk and then squirting it back into his mouth. It's also quite interesting, you saw how he moves his trunk around a little bit as he gets to the surface of the water, just trying to move the algae and sort of the top layer of that water just to get to the fresher, cooler water underneath. So you see him now throwing sand on himself. That really is a form or a way that they will try and cool their body down. How amazing was that? So he obviously was a little bit unsure of us, stopped and took his time. Could almost see him contemplating and then carried on moving. Very happy with our presence here. So we've just seen a giant plated lizard sunning on the rock. Obviously they are reptiles, so having to regulate their own body temperature. And this is one of the ways that they will do them, often seen sunbathing on these rocky outcrops. So here we have a little leopard tortoise, part of the small five. Quite nice for us to see them. Quite a small one. They're also part of the reptile family, so coming out when it gets a little bit warmer, obviously having to warm up their body temperature using external sources. Some may say that the leopard tortoises are a sign of rain, so we'll see within the next few days if that superstition is right. Alright everyone, it's definitely our hottest day since we started lockdown. So I think like the reptiles are coming out, mammals are going back into the shade. I think we're going to do the same. Let's see what we can find this afternoon. So stay safe, stay at home and stay positive. Quite an interesting reaction from this young bull. Most people get a little bit unsure of elephants when they have that high head posture, ears out, but it's pretty much just trying to sum us up and possibly lacking in confidence, and especially because we found him by himself. He's unsure of us and just trying to put all the pieces together and sum us up. But interesting how just trying to make himself look bigger, his head raised up, ears out, trunk out, smelling us. Well, after a very quiet afternoon, just going to that hyena den site, not really having any luck there, we're able to bump into Tamba on our way home. Really nice to see that he's still in the south. So we can't see any real sign of him being in a fight. Day one looking good this morning, and Tamba also looking like there's no scarring on him. Alright everyone, unfortunately Tamba has gone out of our concession, so we're no longer able to follow him. But amazing to see him on our way home, and we look forward to many more encounters with him in the future. But now we're going to say goodnight. Stay safe everyone, stay at home and stay positive.